So Noel, we're back after the international break. So how have the last sort of 7 to 10 days looked for you and the team?
Yeah, really positive, to be fair. We're probably a little bit disappointed the game was called off, but it gave us a chance to work on a few things individually. Again, as a team, getting to gel and bond. Obviously, Matty coming in the door a little bit later. A few of the boys that have come in a little bit later to get a little bit more familiar with how we do things, the style of play. And it was a positive, 6-7 days all round.
Yeah, you mentioned sort of after Swindon that you and the players would take some time off. Have you had some time to sort of relax and get get everything set?
Yeah, the boys had the weekend off, which is important. I think obviously we were unfortunate enough to be able to rest a few through the week from the Swindon game, and give some of the younger ones valuable minutes that they're going to need throughout their career for us and for future clubs. So. To show the strength and depth in the game, I thought I had a phone call from their manager saying how well our young players played and how we kept the ball away from them, and the finishing touches will come on that, the detail in the final third, and that went. The more games they play, the more experience they get, and more debuts for the club. So it was a good night, despite the result. But off the back of that, we said, look, we're coming into this 3 games unbeaten in the league. We're trying to build that momentum, that hard to beat, that new feel of being proud to keep clean sheets and whatnot, as a new group, as a new team, and I think we're starting to get it. Yeah,
we did have a few away on international duty. I mean, what did you make of their impact with their countries, and have they all come back sort of fit and firing and ready to go?
Yeah, Mamadi had a really good impact. He got player of the game in the first game, and he had an assist in the second one. They won 2-0. So. Really good for him. Mark played the first game and put a shift in, and didn't feature in the second game on Tuesday. So we're expecting him back tomorrow. Tivongi went and obviously been called up into the Zimbabwe team, didn't feature, but a valuable experience for him. And Basil then went out obviously with Malta, but he was just more so in his rehab than anything, just to make sure that they saw him and they see that he's okay and stuff, and it was good. So for them boys, pretty positive. I think Mark won both games. I think Mamadi won both games. I'm pretty sure Drew won the second one, and Tibbs was a little bit more difficult, I think, in terms of the results and whatnot. But valuable experience, and hopefully they come back and ready to go.
Yeah, I guess the good thing about only sort of a few going away is you've had a good week with the bulk of the squad on the training ground.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, absolutely. And it's very rare we get time to do, to work on stuff, and like we said, we're a work in progress. We're starting again, and the group's really relatively new in terms of being together. So to have them clear weeks is really important, that we put the time to use, and we work on stuff that's really valuable for us as a team.
Yeah, you managed to get that first sort of League One win just before the break. Was there a frustration that it was called off rather than keeping the momentum going, or did you want that break?
No, listen, Once you get, we said it was going to take a little bit of time for the squad to gel. It's still going to take time. We're still very new as a group, and with so many new people in the building. But to get that first win, a clean sheet, it means a lot. And to have that feeling of 1-0 clean sheet, it's important that we get the desire for that, and throughout the 4 weeks in terms of since the start of the season, what I do know is we've employed and we've brought in really strong characters, because we've had blow after blow and disappointment after disappointment, but we keep coming back, and then to get that 1-0 win, off the back of probably a disappointment with a draw away to Wickham, and we didn't see out the game the way we should have. To then go and see out the game the way we did against Port Vale, it's never going to be pretty all the time, but getting that win and getting that clean sheet was really important. So we wanted to obviously keep going with the momentum, but look at it the other way, there's positives that we get work into the group, we got rest into the group, because the same probably group of players have been going for that them 9 games in 4 weeks, which is it's mental, but it's the way it is, and we got to keep moving with it. So to give them the weekend off was nice. Let them go refresh the brains, refresh the legs, and come in this week flying.
Yeah, and a really tough start sort of back after the break. Barnsley 4 wins in their 6 games. I mean, it's no easy games in the league, but this one's a particularly tough one.
Yeah, of course. Listen, absolutely, they're a good team. They've got good players. You know, and it's a hard place to go. But we've got to go there and put our best foot forward, and try and get something out of the game. 100%. It's what I'm looking forward to. I'm excited about it because they're a team on the up, and they're a team that have a good squad. They've got plenty of players that are from a good grade and good academies, and have got great league experience. Exciting young team. So it'll be one for us. Definitely, we got to be at our best to get something.
Yeah, and the last time sort of we spoke, there was hope that Paudie O'Connor and maybe Andy Yeadon will be sort of back nearer to the squad. I mean, how are they progressing?
Yeah, near the squad, exactly that, but not obviously not back in the squad. So a productive week for us in terms of Paudie's been back on the grass, but this one will come too soon for him. And he's the same. So we're hoping that he comes through again today and tomorrow, and we go from there.